Hey, what's going on? Appliance Boot Camp, Old Fashioned Ice Cream. Mike Sneed coming to you. Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Man, this month is going by. This month is flying by. This month right now, it's the 26th. It's funny we had trick or treaters coming by tonight. I didn't realize they had their spooktacular. It's where the town does all the kids dress up and the town do their event. That was tonight. We're having another event next week, but yeah, I looked. I said, man, it's the end of the month. Next week, we'll be out at the actual my new ice cream location doing concrete. I got the text message. They'll be out there on Tuesday, so I'll be out there all next week. This week, I'm actually finishing up. I had to do a couple of ice cream carts. Then I got to finish up. So I'm finishing those. I also have I also have what we call it, some stuff I'm doing over on the other side with some new freezers and stuff. So I'm just doing some cleaning up and stuff on the other side, and we had a couple of events and all that stuff. So once again, it's going great. It's going great, and I just got to get over there. But that kind of leads us into what we're doing tonight. Tonight, I want to do like a call in. I need to kind of figure out about what is our impact that we have on this actual appliance and electrical industry. Because what happened, I'm seeing a lot of people who do courses and stuff and talking behind the scenes with you all, and we don't never really get to see the actual testimonials and stuff from other. I don't get to see them. Maybe y'all do. When y'all go to people paywalls and Patreon and all that, y'all get to see behind the scenes and get to see actual people and talk to people who actually have taken courses or and whatnot, and actually seeing results. I haven't seen any from anybody. That I haven't seen any results from anybody. So I want to know about what are we are actually getting the results that I think, and I want to see how much money we have helped create, real life money that we have actually helped create from people coming and taking our courses. And because what got me this past weekend when I was over at the state fair, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at how much money we actually are generating, that we are actually generating with 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 our actual uh, ice cream business. I'm looking at that and I said, we making some money here. So what I started doing, I just started kind of going back looking just for the ice cream, for the ice cream places and stuff. I started just looking and see how many people have real ice cream parlors making real money with ice cream. And I started thinking, I said, man, we creating a lot of money out here, a lot of money out here. I'm gonna show this one right. Show this. I'm gonna show this one right here real quick. Let's see here. As far as my ice cream, this right here was the. I don't know if they're watching, but they were the first ones that actually came by. This couple right here, they actually was from Poland. They were the first ones when I first started my ice cream, and they the first ones that saw me online. They were the first ones to actually come by and actually uh, get some instruction. They worked with me for about a half a day, showing them how my ice cream parlor worked and all that. And here they are now. Um, I'm going to show where they are now. Here they are. This is their ice cream business. Holy Cow Creamery. They're down in Kill Devils. Man, wow. I bet they got two locations now. He got two locations, and Kill Devil Hills and in Duck, North Carolina. So he got two locations now. They do. So they down in the Outer Banks. But if you see, they kind of mimic everything that they kind of saw me going, which I love, that's people who actually came, took the course, and actually now they got real life ice cream. They got two ice cream parlors. I did not know that. Wow. And they what you call they're open throughout the just they just open through through the summer and stuff. They close during the fall and winter. I did not know they had two locations. Okay, where we go? But yeah, so they were one of the first ones I talked to. They saw me just like on YouTube, came out and they actually started their ice cream parlor. I know I got my friend Buster. They got their ice cream parlor going. Everybody see what One Stop Mike is doing. Everybody, I got Brenda that got ice cream. I got this is the ice cream cart I just done today. Um, well, I delivered. I finished. They finished it up today. They painted it, and what I done, I delivered it. And these are actual people making real money. Y'all saw me at their grand opening with Miss Joyce and them. So I'll show you the one I just. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm making these little ice cream carts, and I'm gonna actually. Uh, I'm back. I don't know what happened. They kicked me out, but I was trying to show. I don't know why they kicked me out like that. I'm gonna show with this is the latest one I've done. So this right here is Miss Joyce and them ice cream parlor. I'm an ice cream cart. I just finished that one up, and I'm making them, and I'm getting better and better with them. I'm gonna start selling them. So I got one more to do tomorrow, and that's this real stuff, and they're making real money. So I want to know how much money are we helping people create. I know I see I see all the stuff. I know it's working because it's working for us. I want to know how much money are we actually creating. So what we want to do, we want to actually have people call in, um, and I got the link right here. This is the link. The link is in the description, and we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off. If what we want to do, we want to see collectively. Collectively, if you have, we're gonna give it. We're gonna give the first 10 minutes collectively what you've made. If you have taken one of our courses, and from the time you took the course up until today, if you have made uh, between uh, 50 to $100,000, so anybody who's made 50 to 100,000, so we're gonna keep going up. So we want to see. And I want to keep a track of how much money we put out there. So people who have made anywhere 50 to 100,000, you got until now until 10. We're gonna say now until 10 10:30 10:36 10:35. Now until 10:35. I'm not 10. Good lord. Now between now and 8. We're gonna give 10 minutes. 8:25. Between now and 8:25. Now and 8:25. Um, just get the link. Here go the link right here. If I'd like to get you to come on. You don't have to show your face. Also, if you don't want to come on or anything, if you will, just put in the if you made 50,000 to 100,000 after taking our course, we want to just put it in the chat box. I want to get a feel of how much money that we actually putting out there. Maybe nobody ain't making it, and that's not just appliance repair. That's ice cream too. So if you just put in there, if you done it through appliance repair, just put a A. If you made it through ice cream, just put a I in the chat box. And if you want, click that link on the screen. Come in. I want to get a feel of how much we actually putting out there, and we're gonna leave it from 50 to 100,000 between now and we're gonna go 825 between now and 825. We're gonna have if you made anywhere between 50 to 100,000. If you made more than 100,000, just wait. We're gonna go 50 to 100,000 starting off now. But yeah, because I want to see, and that's not in 1 year. That's total. That's not in 1 year. That's total. If you made somewhere total between 50 to 100,000 after taking our class, one of our courses. And that's all the courses: driveway cleaning, garage door, uh, ice cream, blender, whatever it is. Just call in. We want to kind of get a feel of how much money people have made. Because what's happening, I want to challenge people and see what other people are doing. It's not to hate on anybody or anything, but it's actually to make the industry better. Because if I'm selling these courses and these courses are not doing anything, not creating no money and stuff, I need to make some changes. If I'm selling them and they are doing good, I need to push them harder and see what we can do out there. And like I say, this coming up, this at the end of this year, I might not do the ice cream parlor boot camp anymore. Be honest, I might not do the ice cream parlor boot camp anymore. Because let me see if I can pull this up. Because what's happening with the ice cream parlor, that right there, it gets it's one of those that gets that has a property aspect to it. So with that property aspect, now when I go out here and try to bid on stuff, people are looking at my name. Stuff I used to be able to get cheap. I think now I got to change my actual login name because I see people actually starting to start bidding when I start bidding on something. Let me see if I can find the last thing I was trying to bid on. And so, and I don't want, I need to get more property. I need to get more property. So I'm saying now I might not do the ice cream anymore, because the ice cream, let's see here, see if I can find out the, yeah, here you go right here. Um, when was that? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, all right. I'm sorry about that. My mind's somewhat everywhere. But let me show you where share screen window right here. Yeah, that was today. I normally could get that thing for about 1,000, $1,800, and this one right here, it went almost $3,500. Right here. Right here. The guy bidded against me. That was today, and this is what I was looking for. I was getting ready to get. This was gonna be my next little ice cream parlor. They already had the serving windows and everything, and when I put my bid in, I wonder if they show the bids. But when I put my bid in, the bid started. It was just at $200, and me and this guy got into a little bidding war, and it went up to three. He ended up paying 3,000 or something. I backed out of it. I said he could have it at 3,000. But yeah, but that's the thing that's happening now. I've been showing people where I find my shipping containers, where I find property. When I go look for this stuff, now I got to compete against the people I put out there. So I want to what you call the ice cream. I'm gonna hold off until I get a couple more spots, and then I might start back doing the ice cream boot camp again. But this is gonna be my last ice cream follow boot camp uh, right now. So I'm not gonna do any probably next year because of that simple fact that people are actually going out there finding it, and I'm having to compete with trying to buy property. I tried to buy a piece of property the other day, a small piece of commercial property. Something I paid 5,000 for last year. It's going for 40, 50,000. So, and I think it's because people are watching that because they going to my sites. My sites are where I look at now is getting crowded. So I'm gonna back off of that a little bit. But I need to see how much we put out there. I'm seeing the results of it now. So if you actually have taken the appliance boot camp and you have made between 50 and 100,000 since you've taken it. So if you made between 50 to 100,000, the link is right here. We're gonna leave that link up. This is 50 to 100,000. If you made anywhere between 50 to 100,000, that's the link. You don't have to show your face. Just come on, or just put it in the chat. If you that's gross, not per year, but the total time you've been in after you've taken your actual class, after you've taken the course from us. If you made 0 to 100,000, we want you to put that amount in, approximately about how much you've made since you taken the course, and then from there, we just I'm just trying to get a feel of where you at. So 50,000 to 100,000 if you taking it. Matter of fact, if you made $1 to 100,000, $1 to 100,000 since you've taken the course, I might be a little too high. So 1,000, you made $1 to 100,000 from taking the course. You can call in, and we're gonna keep that up. 825. Then we're gonna go to the next one. All right, we're gonna go 825. I'm gonna read a little bit of the comments, but we're gonna see where we at with this stuff, with this appliance boot camp. And our next course, the next ice cream parlor course, is gonna be November the 13th, and we're gonna do the kettle corn with that also. The next appliance boot camp is gonna be November the 17th. So, all right. So DCNF said, "What's going on, Mike and ABC fam?" Hey, what's going on, DCNF? MacArthur Moore said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam? What's happening?" Um, Stoker Reviews, how's the ice cream cart, Mike? It's going great. I just finished one. I got to do another one for tomorrow. I thought I have it done tonight, but I had to put my freezer and all that stuff in, so I have it done tomorrow morning. And he's supposed to be coming to pick it up tomorrow morning. I mean tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll be going over to. I'll be done here, and I'll be going. I got to put an alternator on one of my vans, so I got to put an alternator on, and then from there I'm gonna be going over and start getting ready next week. They said they'll be there Tuesday with the concrete. JT said, "What's up, ABC? What's going on?" Mickey, I'm in the early stages of the course, so this is an important screen for a newcomer like myself. Okay, thanks. We're gonna see where we at. All right. So, Frank Evans said, "What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing, Frank?" Mac After More. I can't say I did great since I got. I can't say I did great since I got the course, but I'm doing way better than a job. I'm just getting all the harder mid to. Uh, I'm just getting all the harder mid to high end appliances, but I want that 100K. I'm still at it though. And what I'm talking about, I'm not saying 100. You made 100,000 in 1 year. I'm saying total. How much money have you made since you started? Have you made anywhere between I said 50 to 100,000, but we're gonna come down. If you made $1 to 100,000, just put the amount you think you have made since you taken the course. All right, Maurice Linton wasn't able to take the course, but have listened to many of your videos of inspiration. Have generated 10,000 in my first 45 days. Definitely a roller coaster ride, but anyway, uh, but along the way, but God has been good. Okay, there we go. We got Maurice Hinton. Say he's done He's been listening, and in his first 45 days, he's made 10,000. Way to go, Maurice, man! Congratulations. So that's 45 days. He's made 10,000 the first 45 days. Man, that's really good, really good. Appreciate that. All right. Paul Brown said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing?" Frank Evans, Mike, you are really changing lives, brothers, and the skill trade is what's happening. Okay, thanks, man. All right. If you want to come on to live, there you go. We're gonna ready to move up to the next category. So, like I said, we're not talking how much you make per year. We want to know how much you have made since you about how much you have made since you've taken the course. Not how much you're making per year, or how much you have made since you've taken the course. If you made $1 or whatever. So our first one was $1 all the way to 100,000. We get ready to move now to the next category. The next one, since you've taken the course, since you have taken any of the courses that we have put out there, uh, have you made between 100,000 to 250,000? So that's where we're at now. If you have made between 100,000 to 250,000, that's $250,000 since you have taken one of our courses. Have you made between 100 to $250,000? That's collectively from the time you've taken it until now. Uh, put the amount in the chat, or if you want, I just put the link in the description. You can get the link in the description. So to come on live, I don't have to show your face. You can just talk. But if you made between 100,000 to $250,000 since the time you have taken the course. We trying to see where everybody at. We got one person said they haven't taken the course. They're just listening. They're just listening to what we've been talking about. And in the first 45 days, he had made $10,000. So we're gonna keep this one up. We're gonna move it a little faster, or I might need to have a bigger jump. But we're gonna keep this one up until 8:30. So 8:30. If you have made between 100,000 to $250,000 since taking this course, just put the amount in the chat, or you can come on live. I'll put the link in the description. I'll let you in live. Okay, BK from the Rockies said, "What's up, ABC family and friends? What's going on?" Greg B, what's up? Greg B said, "What's up, Mike and ABC?" All right. DCNL, what's going on, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Rock Rogers, what's going on? Rock Rogers said, "What's going on, ABC fam?" All right. Gold Samurai, hey, how you doing? Great course, but took me time. Okay, there you go. All right. All right, what's going on, Tyran TV? So what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, what's happening? JT, Mike, will you show us how to make the ice cream cart in the ice cream class? No, I haven't been showing nobody how to make the ice cream cart. Uh, I'm still thinking if I'm going to actually start making them and just selling them. I got a nice little I got a nice little one that I'm putting down that I'm liking, and I might just actually start selling the ice cream carts. And that might be if I start back up with the course. That might be something that you we'll put into when you if you buy the course. It'll come with an ice cream cart for you to actually be able to get started with that. So that might be what I do if I ever start the course back up next year. It'll come with an ice cream cart, and so you can get out there and start making some money. Okay, all right. Mac Arthur Moore, what's going on? He said I started last year, June 15th. I'm just under 50,000, 90% AHS. Okay, all right, just under 50,000. So we'll give you 40K. All right, and he just started last year, June 15th. That's good. That's good. And he made just under 50,000. And that's where you start off. You start off doing the home warranty, and then from the home warranty, once you get your skill set up, then you go over into the COD. But that's good. That's good. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Tyran TV. All right, there you go, Tyran. Tyran said, I'm in the 40K to 50K range my first year. Just to let you know, that's only doing one stop after working 5 days a week. So really thinking about full time. There you go. Tyran is between the 40K to 50K, and this is first year, and he's just doing one stop after he work, one stop after work, 5 days a week. So he's doing just 5 stops a day. So he not where else can you go get a part time job and you're gonna make $50,000 your first year? And what they say the best part time job ever, I don't know. Sound like appliance repair. He's doing just one stop 5 days a week, and his first year, and he's in between $40,000 and $50,000 a year. So that's a great part time job that he can actually build on, and he's just doing it part time. Just think if he goes full time. All right, that's good stuff. All right, we're getting ready now to move on to the next one. All right, so the next one, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna say since you started taking appliance boot camp, if you've made between, we're gonna say this one right here. We're gonna say two. We're gonna put a bigger jump in. Two. You made between 250 to 500,000. 250 to 500,000, and that's not per year. We're not talking about per year, but from the time that you actually taken the course until to now, have you made between 250,000 to $500,000 collectively? From the time that you've taken the course until now, have you made between 250,000 to $500,000? And we're talking about 3 years, a 4 year stretch where we're at. We're talking about 4 year stretch of where we're at. If you've made between 250 to 500,000 since you've taken the course, we're gonna put you down. You got until eight. We're gonna say 8:30. We're gonna go 8:38. We're gonna go that long. Move it along. So if you made between 250,000 to 500,000 since you've taken the course, type it into the actual chat box, um, or you can put it on to you come on to the actual live. If you made between 250 to 500,000 since taking the course, and that's gross collectively since you've taken the course. If you made between 250 to 500,000. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna say no because most of it's net anyway. It's not that much of a, but we'll say net. You know how to put that's minus how much after you put your expenses. All you really got is gas in there. So if you what you call if you made if you profited somewhere between 250 to 500,000 since you've taken the course with us, put that amount in the actual chat. You don't have to come on live. You can if you want to come on live. I got it. I got the live link in there, but you can actually put that amount in the chat. If you made between 250 to 500,000, 250 to 500,000, and we're gonna know what it's starting to look like. I actually told you all one time I went to the athletes. This when I started going to the business side. I went to the athletes, and this same thing was happening. We was in there, and they was asking everybody if you made between 30 to 50,000, raise your hand, blah blah blah. And then they got me. I think after that time I was making about 250, 300,000. They're talking about per year. So they say if you're making that per year, I raised my hand. So these guys ain't making no money. And then they got up to 1 million. I saw hands going up. I'm like, what in the world? What are these guys doing? And that's when I started going to the actual business side, and I started seeing that. But this is where I think we're at. We're here. Oh yeah, I seen. Oh wow, I'm seeing some numbers coming. Okay, I'm seeing some numbers coming up. Okay, all right. Donnie Madden said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing?" Mac after more. Thanks to you and JT. I appreciate you brothers a lot more than you think. Okay, appreciate it. All right. Appliance professional. Mike definitely set my family on a path that I didn't think was possible. Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Wow, that's that's good. Wow, Greg B. Greg B has coming in 350K. Wow, that's oh man, that's good stuff, Greg. Good stuff. Plus 350 plus. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, And we're talking, what we're talking about. We ain't talking about no short period of time. I know no long period of time. These numbers, we only been doing this stuff for about 4 years. That we started this thing. We started the year before, right before COVID. So we only talking about about 4 years, a little less than 4 years that we've been doing this thing. And he has made 350,000 plus. And for some people, that's a lifetime. This is real money. Okay, Roger, go definitely into 250,000, average 500 to 1,000 6 days a week. There you go. There you go. Definitely, there you go. So we're gonna put Roger Gomez down for the 250, and that's what I tell you. That's a sweet spot that I like. I like that 500 to $1,000 per week, and I can't show you this, but I've been sneaking out. I've been going and sneaking out and going to see my little side piece too. Like I've been dropping, ain't been showing you all, but I've been sneaking out at night, going to see my little side chick. And I think last night I done a restaurant. I had to go change some hinges on the door, and I also done a washing machine. So one check is for 411.34, and the other one's for 147.82. That's what I'm hitting. I got to deposit my checks, but yeah. I love that 500 to $1,000 per day. That's good stuff, Roger. Okay, wow. There we go. There we go. Decent enough has netted over 250K, and we say that's money going in their pocket. The netted over 350K, and since he's taking the course. Now this is good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, good stuff. Good stuff. Wow. RE Appliance says 250K. He has since taking the course. He has made over 250,000. 250,000. Man, this is what I'm talking about. These are hard, real hard numbers that people are making. After this is no BS. These are real people. You can call their businesses up. You can look them up, and you can see if they know how to repair appliances. Ain't no lying about repairing appliances. So you can lie and say you make this much trading stock, and you can lie and say you know somebody and they do this and that. That refrigerator don't care about no social promotion. It ain't gonna lie for you. If you go there and that refrigerator broken, they're gonna know quick that refrigerator. You don't know what you're talking about. That you lying. Same thing. When I go there last night to that restaurant and their door is it won't close because they take these big heavy pans and stuff and set them on the door. People lean on the door. Those door hinges bend and all that. When I get there, the oven they can't regulate the oven temperature because the door open all the time. And then with that, the door won't close, and they have to jam stuff in there to try to keep the door closed. When I come there and put it in there, it was easy to fix it. But for me to do that, they got electrical. When I leave there, it got to be working, so I can't lie about it. I can't lie about it. You can't lie about the ice cream. If One Stop Mike won't make a good ice cream, they wouldn't be getting all those events they get. If the ice cream we're making won't good, we wouldn't be getting all the events we're getting. We won't be getting people coming back every day. So yeah, that's real stuff. Greg V. He said, I made that and I'm there you go, that's the truth. Greg V said, I made that and I'm not that good. If I was good, I could have easily made 500K. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Just thinking about 2 years and just thinking about 2 to 3 years. Because right now you have to think most businesses don't last a year, and these guys have got past what most businesses do. Most businesses don't make it in a year. They don't got past that year. They making money, and just think when they get 5 years in, when they get 5 years into this, where they know the trade, they know the business, and they still got all their energy. They not burned out because they done dodged all the landmines that I had to step on. What do you think they're gonna do? And this is real money going to that next generation. When you look at that, I'm telling you, One Stop Mike is a good example where he got the appliance repair business, and now he got his fiance with the ice cream, and they everywhere with that. I just saw Mr. Justin Bale just bought an ice cream machine. I saw I forget his name down in Mississippi. He got the ice cream and the kettle corn and the appliances going. So this stuff actually working. It works because I do it every day. Y'all see me doing it every day, and it's the truth. It's the truth. That's good. That's a good range. All right, that's good. So now we're gonna say we're gonna go 500,000 to 1 million. If you made anywhere between 500,000 to 1 million, put it in the chat. If you want to come on live, it go to actual live right here. If you made between 500,000 to $1 million after taking one of our courses, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. And like I say, these are real live numbers. Real live numbers. It's money, man, and the money ain't going nowhere. No, everybody keeps talking about, oh, the economy gonna get bad. If the economy gets bad, the more money you make in appliance repair. Because what happens, people don't go out and buy new appliances; they fix them. So if the economy gets bad, this is the better for us as appliance repairmen. And they got to fix those refrigerators. They're going to fix those washers and dryers and dishwashers. They're going to fix them, so they got to fix them. If it's something happen again like the pandemic, where even if you wanted to go buy a new washing machine, you want no new one there to go buy, so you had to fix your old stuff. So that stuff everybody made a grip during that pandemic. If something like that happened again, Jesus Christ. Same thing if you're doing ice cream. If ice cream is another recession proof business. Because what happens, people might not be able to go to Reef Chris and get a steak, but they'll cook at home and then they'll take the family out for actual desserts and stuff. So yeah, you make and then when people are upset, ice cream is like a drug. Somebody girlfriend leave or boyfriend leave. What they say they do? They get in the bed with a big thing of ice cream with the dog, like Hillary Clinton say, and watch movies. And so that's what they do. That's what they use to soothe themselves. It become like a drug, getting the dessert and say, hey, I might not have to go out here and pay for those crab legs, but I'm gonna stop through here and get some ice cream. Take her out for some ice cream. So, all right, so right now we got 500,000 to 1 million on the books. So if you made 500,000 to 1 million, just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Now that's not saying you make that per year. That's saying since you actually came and taken the course, that you have made a total of somewhere between 500,000 to 1 million. You put it in the chat. MacArthur Moore. I hear you, Greg B. I feel like I'm not going to get with these I feel like I'm not got with these refrigerators up here. Okay. I'm having trouble with the French door with the refrigerator. Yeah, it's MacArthur Moore. What happens? The more you do it, and they keep coming at you, the universe knows what it does. Man, the universe is funny like that. It's something that you might have problems with. That I remember one time Bernard said this with Bernard Appliances. He actually played baseball in college, and he was like, he said that the analogy was if you playing baseball and you scared of the ball, you say, I hope they don't hit the ball to me. Well, what happened? That's where the ball coming. The ball's gonna find you. Same thing with this appliance stuff. If you're saying, hey, I hate these refrigerators, guess what the universe is going to be doing? The universe is going to be what you call sending those refrigerators to you all the time until you show them that you can handle those refrigerators. Just like if you don't like no curveball and they know that pitcher gonna keep throwing curveballs at you until you can prove that you can hit one. Same thing, the universe gonna keep throwing those refrigerators. Then you get to the point where you know them and you know them inside and out and you ready for them. You can do whatever you want to with them. You're not afraid of them. Paul Bryan, okay. Johnny, that's who he is. Johnny Ware, yeah, Johnny Ware, Mr. Johnny Ware. He does the appliance repair. He does the Joko ice, and he's doing the popcorn. Yep, Mr. Johnny Ware. Yep, he got his machine and all of that. So yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it, and he's doing it. If I recall, he's doing appliance repair and stuff. He's doing it full time now. Doing it full time now. He got popcorn, ice cream, and the appliance repair. So he's doing all of that right now. So all right, so we just went through the 500 to 1 million. So now we're gonna say if you made a million plus, if you made over $1 million, if you made over $1 million, put that in the put that in there. Oh wow, here we go. There we go. There we go. Appliance professionals. Said I took the course in September 2019. Started part time. We are in the 500K to 1 million range. There you go. There you go. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man, there we go. So hey, we out there. If you made over $1 million plus since you've taken the course, you can put that in there too. If anybody made over $1 million plus, put that in there. Man, that's good stuff, appliance professional. Good stuff. Love it, love it. And like I say, that's 2019. That's 4 years. In 4 years, they're getting to the point where they're approaching in somewhere between 500 to $1 million in 4 years. So, hey, what more can we say with this course? And you talking about then, he took it in 2019. You talking about something he paid maybe $800 for. You know, 800, maybe $500. You know, it was less than $1,000 that he paid for that course, and that's where he put them at. That's where he put them at. Now, the numbers that we're getting here, it's like the flip flop of what the DJ Envy and them was doing. DJ Envy and them people were paying 250, 600,000, and they were probably oh man, we're gonna read some of this stuff. MacArthur Moore, I'm getting a repeat customer on KitchenAid French door. I changed the sensor and the evaporator core, keep icing up. Um, I'm getting voted from the board. If your evaporator coil is icing up, you need to check and see is it frost or is it ice. If it's ice where like the like ice where it's clear and solid, you're gonna have probably something going on. Maybe make sure it's not a drain problem, or you're gonna have a problem where maybe the fan is running during the defrost cycle and stuff. But if you got some problem like that happen, if it's clear water. But if you got frost where it look like snow, then you and check too, make sure that the light is not on. If you got somewhere the light might be on where it's sweating and water is freezing, make sure the light is not on. If the light or something is on, then you want to check that, and then you need to start looking at if it's frost where it's like snow, where it's white and like powdery like snow, then you got something going on with defrost. But if you got something going on where it's just solid clear ice, you want to check and make sure that your fan is not turning during the defrost cycle. You want to make sure that the light is not on. You want to make sure that your drain line is not blocked. All right. Okay. Here we go. MacArthur Moore. What model are you referring to? Okay. Okay. Oh, appliance professional. He paid $500 for that course, and he paid for $500 investment. He now is making somewhere between 500 to $1 million for $500 investment. That is wonderful. Fans are watching. Slick said he made about $80. Okay. All right. There you go. 89 got the phone. The fresh food evaporated. In the fresh, you have to relocate the brass sensor on the evaporator. The fan and the brass sensor are all in one. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Donnie Madden, laughing. I sent you that email, Donnie. Yeah, Slick said the feds are watching. Yeah, I see a lot of people might be with that too. Mac, you have to change the beach cross setting too. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So, like I say, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. But like I say, and we have a lot more people. It used to be funny. This is something too that you notice. Uh, uh, when people really start making that money, they don't want people to know. They don't want people to know. But we got some of them. We got some of them that come out. But what happens when people really start making that money? Because that's what I'm saying now with this ice cream stuff. I'm pulling the brakes on this stuff. I'm pulling the brakes on it because I'm saying nah. I found something that I got a nice little niche on, and I'm going to put the brakes on it and start keeping a lot more of my stuff in house. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, they holding them out. Mickey, when starting out, are the tools expensive? Do I need to rent and buy a van? No. The tools that you need, and if you take the course, I give you a tool list. That tool list is less than $200 for tools that you need to have. No, you can start off in your van. I mean your car. You don't need to rent no van. I ran calls in a Kia Soul. I started off in my wife's '88 Honda Accord. So just start with what you got. You're doing appliance repair. So it doesn't require you to have no van. You can actually run it out of a small car. I ran mine out of a Kia Soul, which I love. But most of the time, I done mine with the Dodge Caravans. I love the Dodge Caravans. It was easy to drive, had good power, had enough room, easy to park. I could get them anywhere. But I love that Dodge Caravan. All right. MacArthur more. That's what I put on it. The brass with the kit with the both sensors and the fan together. Okay, they networking. Mickey tools are cheap to use regular tools. Yeah, most of the tools are I say start off at Harbor Freight. If you're somebody who's not used to working with hand tools and don't not used to picking up behind yourself, making sure you don't lose your tools and stuff like that, and and um and don't not quite skilled enough where you're gonna be dropping them and can't get them, dropping sockets and stuff places you can't get them and losing them. I say start off with just some Harbor Freight tools until you learn to appreciate the tools and keep up with them. Then you can I say move on up because these guys, some of these guys got some good stuff. They have hold the walk kits. They have the whole Milwaukee kits. They got some great tool stuff. And so with that, before you go start putting all that money into that, I say start off with the Harbor Freight stuff. If it break, you just go by Harbor Freight, get you some new ones. And if you forget them and leave them, because when you first start off, you're just gonna do that. You're gonna forget your stuff. You're gonna leave it on top of the van and drive off and can't find it. So I would start off with that. DCNL. So caravans was where is that? Yeah, I love that. I love that Dodge Caravan. That was my go-to, and they got to the point I knew how to fix everything on there because I went through so many of them, and I would fix everything. I would fix the few put new fuel pumps on them. I would change the alternator. I've done everything. Matter of fact, I got a special tool that I made just for that tensioner pulley. That you had to get right there by passenger side front wheel. You have to take that off to get that if you're gonna take the belt off to hit that tension pull. I got a special tool I made just just for that. So I because the alternators would go on. I could knock it out in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I had so many of them, and I used to get them back then. The state had so many of those Dodge Caravans that they were just starting to switch over to the new style. Yeah, I could get them for $2,000, $1,500. Somebody hit a deer, it didn't matter. I always kept an extra one. So I had the sons be driving one, and I kept an extra one that I drove all the time. And so what would happen if somebody had a accident or if one of them broke down, I had all their parts and stuff in those plastic bins. That we started off with the ones you used to drill down and stick into the drill down. I'll take all the seats out and drill the plastic bins into the actual floorboard of the van. But then I started getting the plastic bins that with the cover on top that I could stack. So that way, if the van had a problem, all their parts and stuff are already being those plastic bins. I just bring the new van over. They just take the plastic bins out, put them in the van that I had, and they can just continue doing their service calls. And then I would call a wrecker or whatever. If it was something that I could fix, I'll go ahead and I'll fix it myself. If it's something I couldn't fix where it won't worth fixing, I just call then LKQ is a junkyard. I tell them I got a truck on the road. I need somebody to come get it. I'm gonna sell it to them. There's a house, a tow man come pick it up, and I go by LKQ, take them the title. They give me $700, $800, and I just go back onto the state surplus site and buy me a new van, and that'll be just my ride around van. So I buy another one and I drive it, and anything that's wrong with it, I'll fix it, and that'll be just my getting around car and stuff. And then if something happens, same thing. I give them that one, and I take theirs and go fix it. And I done that for years. All right, they networking, they networking, they networking. Mickey, I got screwdrivers, ratchet pliers, and a hammer already. Yeah, most of the tools, most of the hand tools you'll have already. And believe it or not, this thing will turn you into a tool head. Where you see people say they sneaker heads, they have to they care about all these sneakers and stuff. You're gonna get to the point after you start working with your hands and stuff. You're gonna become a tool head. You're gonna love tools. You can go to Harbor Freight. You can go to the Tractor Supply store. Any place that got tools and stuff, you can stay there all day. You become like Hank Hill. You can go there and you can sit there all day just looking at the tools and stuff, and you're gonna start to love tools. And that's one of the things now. I love tools, and I just like working with them. And so you what's it called? You'll start hanging out at the places, going by Harbor Freight, going by Lowe's, and just looking at the tools and stuff that they have out there. I love Tractor Supply. I like we have a Tractor Supply and no Ag Supply here. You got track. I like Tractor Supply too. I like Northern Tools. You're gonna love all these places where they got tools where you can go there and just start looking at tools. Okay. Uh, K-roll appliance. With a little knowledge, not much tool is needed. Yeah, it don't need much. Okay. Okay. The networking. Okay, appliance. The networking. But yeah, this right, this I'm telling you, this is what we got. Let's see, for the people that put theirs in. Let's see how much we've gotten. So we had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We had eight people to give us some numbers. So we're gonna see what we got a 10,000. Let me we're gonna see for the ones that actually shared their numbers with us. Okay, we got a 10,000. We got a 40,000. This people and that 10,000, he's just been doing it 45 days. We got somebody been doing it less than a year, already at 40,000, but he's doing it one call a day. He still work part time, and he's at 40,000. We got another 50,000. We got 350,000. We got 250, 250,000. We got 350,000. We got another 250,000, and we got a 600,000. They say they're between 500 to a million, so I'm giving them 600,000. So we have 8 people that gave us numbers that have taken the course. We only been doing it for like this is just from 8 people. We have over 1,000 people who have taken the course, but from the 8 people who gave us their numbers, and like I said, we've only been doing it for about 4 years. They have created $1.9 million, $1.9 million, and from 8 people who have taken this course. So with that, I'm telling people, bring it on. I would like to do a course challenge. If you somebody who do courses and stuff, let's do a course challenge. See what we can do. I know people say this stuff all the time. Why you want to compete? We should collaborate, not compete. Yeah, you collaborate, but you got to compete to make it better. They'll say too, African Americans always competing; they can't work together. And if you look at anybody in business, in order for business to get better and for the industry to get better, you got to have competition. Why do you think that right now you're using, we have AC voltage versus DC voltage? No, for a long time it was what you call when they first started out, you had DC voltage coming into your house, but now we have AC. It's because of what you call. It was because Tesla and Thomas Edison. They went at it all the time. They went at Thomas Edison was pushing DC and Tesla was pushing AC, and they competed all the time, and they were showing killing people with the AC voltage and all that. And what got them was DC voltage was actually safer and somewhat is a safer voltage to use. But every DC voltage, they had to have back then in order to create the DC voltage, they had to burn coal and somebody and to generate these steam generators to actually turn to make DC voltage. And with that, you had to have one every I think it was every half a mile or something like that. You had to have a steam generator, and somebody had to be there putting coal in that thing every so often to keep the steam going to keep the town moving. Um, so what happened? They were going to do the World Fair, and with the World Fair, they couldn't what's it called? They had to be like maybe 10 miles off. The station that had to generate the electricity had to be like 10 miles off. So they were trying to compete to see who could get the contract for the World Fair to keep it lit. And Tesla said, hey, I can do it. And Tesla done it with AC voltage. And from there, they what you call. That's why everybody went with AC because AC you only had to have a generator or something like that every like 10 miles or so. So that eliminated the amount of places you had to have on the street where they are burning coal and all that stuff. And Thomas Edison and them hated Tesla. They fought. They actually broke them. No, they broke them. Think who was it? Westinghouse or either no, it won't. It was Carnegie, some the guy with the steel. He actually made the banks and stuff call his notes because what was happening, Tesla was going to create this self-generating power. So he didn't think you should have to pay for power. So he was creating self-generating power where every house will have their own power, and they were selling power, and they saw that he had a lot of bank loans out, and Carnegie or whoever was the steel guy, he went there to the banks and told them they better call his notes. Oh, he wants to pull all his money out, and they called his notes and bankrupt him. And the same thing with Edison. No, Tesla worked for Edison when he first got here, and Edison didn't want to pay him. Edison said he wasn't going to pay him, and from there they became arch enemies. But you always had people to compete, and that's what made things better for us. So with us as African Americans, we got to compete, to make our courses better. It ain't to say, "Oh, I want to put you down and not this and that." No, it's to say, let's see who makes who courses are right now giving out what people need, so we can give the people better products. Same thing. We do it all the time with the ice cream. When I first went to people say, hey, let's battle so we make the best ice cream. A lot of people just like the course creators. Why we need to do that? I ain't gonna do that. What if I lose? Wait, you can't lose. You learn in the process, and you make it better and you come back. Nah, I don't want to do it. But the ones that actually say, "Hey, I wanna compete with you. Let's put it out there." They whatchamacall. Everybody say my ice cream my ice cream sales went up, and they made great ice cream. When it came back around for us to have a rematch and stuff, they had stepped their game up and they was ready. So now I'm stepping mine up. Now everybody is getting better with their ice cream. I just had to go get me another freezer and stuff. I'm stepping my game up for the next one we got coming up in February. You got to push it out there. No, I'm pushing my ice cream out there, and I want to beat them again, and you come better. But this thing where you just want to push something out there and don't care if you're getting good product and stuff, nah. From 8 people who have taken my course right now, uh, you can see that you what we call. We got almost $2 million from 8 people, and I know I got so many other people that's not in his live to put it in, but just from 8 people gave out their numbers, we had $2 million. No, I don't like to see what other people are doing. And we can this stuff we showed numbers and stuff. We showed numbers of checks and all that stuff. So this ain't just lying. We proven that with the before 12 challenge. So we it ain't just lying. We approved that. I'll read a couple more, then I'm getting out of here. They networking. Derek Johnson. I brought the course 2 years ago, but went back over the road. Now I'm trying to get into my course, but I can't get it to open up so I can study again. Yeah, what you need to do? I sent out a link about maybe 3 months ago to actually show for you to actually click. Because Teachable actually got rid of that actual bundle. They used to have this bundle package. They don't do that anymore. So Teachable actually doesn't do it anymore, and they made you go to this next thing. You have to go to the next couple of levels up in Teachable in order to do the bundle. Even though we're supposedly grandfathered in, they say you can't have the bundle anymore. So now you have to what we call. You have to go to the you have to buy the next couple of tiers up to get the bundle. With that, I had to send you out the new link, so we had to go to the next couple of tiers up, and they wouldn't allow you to just port everybody over. But if you don't have that email, go back to Teachable, email me, and I'll send you the link. All right. Stoker reviews. They killed him for wanting to give out free electricity. Yeah, they killed. They made him broke. They broke him, and I think Westinghouse kind of saved him. But after that, he didn't. He got out of electricity. What did he went to? He went to something else. Smart guy. Nikolai Tesla. He got out of the electricity thing, and he would have done something else. But yeah, you look at that whole thing when him and Thomas Edison, he was actually an engineer for Thomas. He came over here as an immigrant. He came over here as an immigrant, and he had and Thomas Edison had his engineers, and Edison was working on the railroad as a laborer. And when the engineers recognized, I know that cat. That cat's smart. He needs to be an engineer. And so from there, uh, uh, they brought him in, and Thomas Edison was having some problems with something, and he asked Tesla to fix it for him. Tesla fixed it for him, and when Tesla fixed him, Thomas Edison was supposed to give him like $100,000 or something like that. If he could fix it. He fixed it, and he went to Thomas Edison and said, "No, where am I gonna get my money?" And Thomas Edison told him something about he don't pay no illegal immigrants. He don't pay no immigrants. And from there, he quit, and that's when he started doing his own engineering, and that's when he started doing AC. But he done a lot with radio frequencies and all that. He done all that. Matter of fact, uh, he used radio frequency to actually to bring the building down. No, they always talk about that. He broke the building down, his actual office building by radio frequency. So He can make metals and stuff vibrate. Very smart guy. But you start reading that stuff, and you'll see that's how we have all the advantages we have through competition. Through competition. Okay. We have somebody on. Let me see. I'm gonna turn your camera off until I can do you until you want to come on. Let me see. Do you mind coming on with your picture? Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring you in. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Perry L. Duff? How you doing?
Okay.
Where you located
Yes.
at?
New York City.
Okay. How long you been watching us?
I just came on. I've been checking out your videos, and I was interested in purchasing your course to see if it would work for me up here in New York City.
Okay. We have plenty of people in New York City that have taken the course. Uh, I used to, they made me shut up because I used to talk junk about New York City, and we had this thing called Before 12 Challenge. And the guys in New York City, what we would do every day at 12 o'clock, we would say, post how much money you made before 12 o'clock, and because we were saying we earn more before 12 than most people earn all week. And so during the Before 12 Challenge, those guys in New York City was they were posting some huge numbers. So I had to go back and apologize to New York City. I said, yeah, those guys are making some huge money. But yeah, New York City work. What part of New York you in?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have several people out in the Brooklyn area. Yeah.
The only thing is that want to take your course because I'm interested in the commercial or laundromat washing machine and dryer repair.
Okay.
That's the one that I'm interested. Not the household
Uh-huh.
appliance. Just
Now,
if that's possible.
okay. Now, if you thinking more about commercial appliances, you're gonna probably want to listen to Mike Reed. Um, no, they work on the same theory and the same platform. But if you're gonna be doing commercial, you need to listen to Mike Reed. Mike Reed will get you squared away on the commercial side. I'm just
What's his,
starting. Mike
what's his,
Reed.
Mike Reed?
Yeah, Mike Reed. Mike
Okay.
Reed. So Mike Reed, he can tell you all you need to know about the commercial side. I'm just
Mm.
starting to dabble into the commercial side. I've done it for my friends. I'm just really starting to get out and make money, charging people and running service calls regular on the commercial side. But Mike Reed will show you everything there. So, but they're based on the same theory. If you can fix the residential ones, you can do the commercial ones. I think personally, I think you should start off with the residential before you move over into the commercial ones. I think so. So you have a thorough understanding of the theory behind these appliances work. It makes it a lot easier going over into the commercial side. To me, it did.
Well, I thought about that too, of just getting machines and repairing them, because getting your hands on, busted washing machines here in New York City, a lot easier than you think.
Uh,
That they're like all over the place.
yeah.
I see them all the time, and I just got
Yeah,
to have a vehicle to get them home.
You
You
don't
know,
you don't own a vehicle?
no, not yet, not yet. I'm
Okay, let me
working
ask
on
you.
that
Let me ask you this: why you want to go commercial and not start off residential?
because my 2-year goal from now is to own my own laundromat.
Okay.
So I want to be able to learn how to repair the machines as a
Mhm.
cost saving feature. But also, I work up here in New York City for DoorDash, and I've been to laundromats and I've asked them how they feel about me coming in to take a look at some of their machines and repair it. The guys would be like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
kind of surprised when they said, "It's like, yeah." I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, really? It's like, yeah. If you know how to repair commercial washing machines, Speed Queen, Hips, Wascomax, Dexter. You know how to repair those machines. You do pretty well up here.
Yeah,
There's
you do pretty well
laundromats
anyway.
everywhere.
Yeah, you can do pretty well anywhere if you can fix appliances. But yeah, yeah, you can do it. I no, I think the commercial places. If you watch Mike Reed have places where you can go get training. I'm pretty sure they have some place up near where you at where you can actually get the where they do the actual training for the commercial appliances. But like I say, if I was doing it, commercial appliances is kind of to me. I look at that kind of like the next step up. You know, you start off with the minor leagues, and then you go over into the commercial end. That's the way I look at it. If
So
that trade,
you would recommend that I purchase Reed's course first or your course first?
I don't think Mike Reed have a course. Mike Reed, what he does, a lot of the commercial appliances, they have free courses that you go to, and they'll actually tell you, show you how to repair them. But they have the assumption that you have a base knowledge of how things work. They're not going to be showing you what a float switch is and how to check a float switch. They're not going to be showing you what's a lid lock, door lock, how to check a door lock, what's a timer, how to read a timer chart. They're going to automatically assume that you in here working on commercial appliances, you already know that. They're kind of like a prerequisite. You know, you just don't jump into trigonometry without knowing your multiplication table. So
True,
so
true.
that's what I'm saying. It's a progression that you want to go to, but you can do it. Do you fix stuff now? You mechanically inclined?
Uh, yeah, to a certain degree, but I really am, I really am wet behind the ears on this one. I really would be, this really would be a beginners for me. I really am looking forward to get into it, but I don't have actually the knowledge that I want just yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So okay. Yeah. So let's okay. All right. We gotta have a hard conversation now. Okay. All right. So what it is? Uh, I don't even know quite your age, but you between 55 and 65.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're in what we you in for the fourth quarter of life.
Yeah.
I'll say you're in the fourth quarter of life.
Yeah.
All right. Your thing is now you're going to have to start to get realistic about the situation. You got to figure out a way because commercial appliances is a bigger, it's a little bit heavier. You got to think of the tolls you'll start having on your body to
True.
get a commercial building to put to you know laundromats are not cheap. You know, one of those washing machines might cost you $8,000. You know, you know if you're doing DoorDash, I don't know financial situation, but you know you're gonna need you know you can easily get close to $1 million trying to build out a laundromat.
I know. I know.
So
I have
now,
I
so
have
now,
plans to raise the money, but that's I'm working my way towards that.
okay, so now you gotta start thinking. You gotta get realistic. You gotta figure out a way that you're gonna be able to take care of yourself in these later years. And you only got maybe 5 or 6 years before it's too before that. You got 5 or 6 years. You at the point where you should be retired, but you
I
might have
know.
you got maybe a good 5 or 6 years left, and you ain't got no time to bullshit. You're gonna have to get in here and get something going. You need to
True.
what? Now you're gonna have to now you're gonna have to get in here, learn some appliance repair, and you're gonna have to then get you a younger guy and you're going to use his body. You're gonna have to put it in your head. You're gonna have to get you one or two young guys and let them go out there and you have to use their body because that's what you're gonna have to do. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna happen, but I would be realistic and say you buying putting the money in to get a laundromat might be far. You know, it's a good dream to have, but you gotta get realistic. You better you it's a whole lot easier to start an appliance repair business and hire two young guys and let them go out there
I
and run
thought
it.
about that.
You
I
have
thought about that.
you have grandkids or anything?
Yes.
How old are your grandsons?
I'll see. Oh boy. Uh, in the 20s now, I believe.
That's what you do. Take your grandsons. Take your grandsons and send them down to Appliance Boot Camp and tell them, hey, I, 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 I don't want you to do what I've done. I want you to get yourself straight. I'm gonna put the money into y'all going out here. But for me doing this, this. I'm gonna help us get started with this business. I need to get this amount of money coming back. Say we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna say you get this. You're gonna get the training and stuff, and from there we'll just split the money. And he'll get paid a great salary. You'll get some stability in your life and go that way. Then as soon as you can, you need how many grandsons you got?
Oh, that's a good question. I
Wow.
do know
Okay.
I do have a couple, but from my daughters, but I have but there are other children from other family members that would be, like my, you know, uh, nieces and nephews, and my sisters, my brother's children, and their children too. So I'm looking at them too, you know. So I'm thinking about talking about this with them. It's
No, it can't be thinking that no. We gotta get serious. Ain't no more thinking about it. You gotta do it. You gotta set a date. You gotta tell them Thanksgiving Day, we gotta turn this thing around.
yeah.
Uh, ain't no more. I'm thinking about it. No, you ain't got time to think about it. Thanksgiving Day, you got to now make a change in your whole family tree. You
Well,
got
I gotta have something to bring to them to show them, hey, look, this is what I've learned. I can pass
this is
this
what.
on to you.
No. They're not gonna listen to you. They're not gonna listen to you because they're gonna say no. Because they're gonna look at where you're at, where the state that you're in. They're gonna say I can't listen to him. So you don't bring nothing to him. You bring us to him. You bring Appliance Boot Camp to them and say listen to this guy and
I
look
see.
at and join the Facebook group. Go ask about this industry. Research this industry. Don't you tell them. Let them go see it. And then from there, you say, I'm going to put the money behind it. But you're not going to be able to do it. And what you have to do, you got to be honest with them and tell them, you got to tell them your story. Don't do like I've done. You don't want to be out here in your later years doing DoorDash. You don't
Yeah.
want you don't want to be out here in your later years not knowing how many grandkids you got and kids. You got to say that stuff stops now. I done it. It won't right. Now I'm going back and we're gonna fix it and go forward. Not gonna put the money in with you all. I can't do it. You plant the tree. You ain't gonna set up under the shade of this tree. Unfortunately, because you won't get to set up under the shade of this tree. It ain't gonna be for you. You won't see none of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how old you are, but you probably won't see it. It takes 10 years to get a business going. So you now's the time because in your earlier years when you should have been planting that tree, you didn't plant it. Now your
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
yeah, now your later years, you got to now put yourself aside. Say I effed it up. I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna make sure that the next generation behind me have it. And you got to
Yeah.
take your and explain it to those. And you got to come to the realization that you missed the train, but you're gonna make sure they don't miss the train.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something I really wanted to pass on to our kids. That's really what I was thinking.
yeah. You got your lot is gone now. Unfortunately, not saying that you won't make it. You can make it. Everybody point to Colonel Sanders and stuff, but Colonel Sanders was been an entrepreneur many a times. To tell he found to work. So they said Colonel Sanders didn't fry his first piece of chicken until he was like 60, 70 years old. But that's far and few between. You got to get to the point where you got to be you got to be selfless and you got to say this is for this next my grandkids. I'm gonna make sure my grandkids are good, and then you become a good man, like they say Proverbs 13:22. A good man leave an inheritance for his children's children. So you got a chance where you can still be a good man, and you can put that into them and get them going. And I'm telling you to see them prospering and doing well will make you feel better than if you had. If you see them
True.
and you know that they're good,
True. Very, very true.
you feel a
Very
lot
true.
better.
Well, I thank you. I appreciate you for bringing me down to earth.
No problem. It's not, you know, not, what happens, that goes to what it is. We don't have real conversation. And people just tell us what we want to hear. It's not that. We gotta be honest with us and let each other know. It ain't work like that. You know, you got
Yeah, you're right. You're
what
right.
you got to be truthful about it. And I want you to be truthful so you can make great choices going forward for the next
True.
generation. All right,
All
but
right.
yeah, have them reach out to us. Tell them to go on Facebook and join in. We'll love to talk to them to get those grandkids and stuff going. And also you join the Facebook group, and you can still do it. You can still do it, but you gotta be realistic and know that you're gonna what you call that especially hurdles you gotta go through transportation and all that stuff. But you can still do it and have a respectable life. But I wouldn't the stuff with the laundry mats and something that will cost $1 million and all that. That's a good dream to have. I get something that can a little bit more attainable that I can actually write it out and see it and have some plans and steps to get
All right. I'll
there.
have
Okay.
to take your advice on that.
All right.
But thank you. I appreciate you giving me your time.
Hey, man. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. Thanks for calling in. Once again, I want to thank them for calling in. And a lot of times, what people will tell me about uh, 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 okay, people would tell you you don't tell nobody that this and that, but you got to be truthful. You got to be truthful. No, it takes about 10 years to get a business up and running. It takes about 10 years to get a business up and running. And and I'm praying for the brother, praying for him. But you gotta be truthful. You gotta be truthful. You gotta be truthful. We're gonna read a couple more of these, then I'm gonna get out of here. Uh, J.P. Morgan. Yeah, 89 Dr. Phone. J.P. Morgan strong armed Westinghouse to take Tesla AC technology by tying him up in a litigation bankruptcy. Yeah. So did. There you go. J.P. Morgan. That's exactly who it was. J.P. Morgan and Westinghouse. Yep. Hey, what's going on, Quentin Hodge? Tesla was a bad man. Dude used vibration frequency to bring down buildings. Yet the government was very interested in that technology, but he destroyed it. Yep, sure did. Yeah, go back and read, watch that. Tesla and them, they went at it back then. What's up, Rail? Yeah, there you go, Rail. Rail's in New York. He's still up in there. Way to go, Rail. Okay, if you sent the email, I'll look at it tomorrow when I get back in. All right. Greg B, a lot of commercial laundry. Yeah, they do offer a lot of free training, but we gotta be honest. You gotta be honest with that. If you're gonna, I'm not saying that he can't. I'm not saying that he can't do it. I'm not saying that he can't do it. But we have to be honest. A lot of times, when you're coming into the actual, you're coming in to an industry that wow, I gotta be careful. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. When you coming in to the fourth quarter of life, um, and or you there at the game gonna it's overtime, and you gotta make some decisions. Sometimes the laundry mats and all that. That's a retirement plan. That's something you start in your 20s and 30s, and work your way up to that. To get to the laundromat stuff. If y'all watch Blue Streak Appliance, Bob Winston, that was his thing. He got laundromats, and but that was a 20-year thing for him to get the laundromats and get them filled in and get them going, and he retired. He got to be about 55, 60 now. That was his retirement plan. That was something that he started in retirement. No, he started off repairing appliances, had the warehouse, and had people working for him. And as he got appliances and fixed them and started the laundromat, he paid for his buildings. He done all of that. And then when it got time to turn it on, he turned it on. He retired. He didn't wait till he got to be 55, 60 or older, and then say, Well, I think I'm gonna have me a laundromat to go forward for my retirement. It don't work like that. That's something you got to do way back then, um, and and whatnot. And so you have to be realistic. The uh, man, see, this is the thing that gets us right there. Uh, we have so much stuff that happens that man, I gotta be careful. We that's stuff to get us, especially as African Americans. We have to get to the point where we start being real and realize I'm done. So, and I gotta look for the next generation. Um, I remember having that conversation with a minister. The minister was trying to help this other minister that was doing really really bad, and I had to tell that minister why you right now you taking resources and that should be going to the youth, and you want to go help a guy and then prepare. That might be their thing to show the next generation what not to do. Or him, he now he can go look and say, hey, I want don't be out here where I'm at right now. I need you to no. I want you to do better than this. He got a chance. I know people get on me all the time. You always say you not know you don't believe in organized religion stuff, or you always talking about the Bible and stuff. Yeah, because good teachings in the Bible. I just don't follow no organized religion, but I do read the Bible and everything else. But in the Bible, that's what happened when the guy wanted to just go back and tell his brothers, hey, hell is real. This is a bad place to be. Let me just go back and tell my brothers so they won't, so they'll know, don't come down to this place. And no, he can't do it. But he got a chance to go tell his grandkids, man, this road y'all going, we got to change this thing. Oh, hey, I'm going to put this in here. I'm gonna drop this into this family. I'm gonna drop this into this family right here, and this right here is gonna anchor this family. So we got to do this. It will. If he plant that skilled trade into his family, it'll take root in that family tree. When nobody look for no job anymore. You have enough needs and stuff like that where you actually can hire everybody in your family, and you can actually then really start sending people to college to be able to bring that knowledge, wisdom, and stuff back to your business. Because once you get going, you're gonna need an accountant. You're gonna need somebody. You're gonna need somebody to sell insurance. Because you're gonna have all this insurance you gotta be doing. You're gonna need an architectural engineer if you start buying real estate. All this stuff you're gonna need that you can actually hire those people to do. Your family, you can send them to college. Say go learn this. Or you can go work for somebody else or work for yourself, but you're gonna do my stuff too. I'm not gonna pay you, and you'll be able to do it. And then later on, you got safety nets. I was talking to my daughter earlier today, and she was telling me she wants to she looking for a house. The houses are expensive. They're not getting any cheaper. Yeah, I told y'all that. No, you still got an extra house. Yeah, I got one. You mind if we go look at it? Hey, go right at it. Go right at it and look at it. I don't mind. Go right ahead. But you put those things in place because you know that's going to happen. I knew that when I bought those they call those TP houses. I knew that they weren't going to be able to buy no houses. I got so I wasn't call. I hold on to them. Some of them I hold them and if they come. Yeah, you can slide. You can take that one, fix it up. Make something out of it. So but that's why we do that. For them for the next generation. But if you ain't put nothing there for them, and you had the foresight to actually plan and be ready for them, and then you trying to figure your life out too, man, it can get ugly. It can get real ugly. But if you take it and plant it into them, get them into the skilled trades, get them into the point where they're running that own business, they can they'll be able to support you in these years, and they'll be able to support themselves. So, all right, we're gonna read this, and then we're gonna. Yeah, Quentin Hodge, I do. I suggest he start with ABC also. I suggest he start with ABC also. And these are real hard numbers. And that's the thing too. When you start putting real numbers out there, a lot of people wants to get into those numbers and stuff. But it's work. It's not nothing. This ain't no get rich quick thing. This is work. This gonna require you to study. This gonna you're gonna have to study. You have to put the work in. You gonna have to get yourself in shape. No, so these guys that you were saying talking about they get this one, they studying 2 or 3 hours every night. They constantly learning more and more about the appliance repair trade and electronics. They self educating themselves. So it ain't nothing that they just come here and they just getting a boatload of money. They actually are really out here studying and putting in the work. And you're gonna have to do the same thing too. You're gonna have to do the same thing too if you want. Right, it's 9:30. Like I said, if you want to get into ice cream parlor, a link in the description. We got ice cream parlor boot camp on November the 13th. I'm gonna be doing the kettle corn there too. Also, if you want to get into appliance repair, we're gonna have appliance boot camp. That's gonna be November the 17th through the 19th. Link is in the description. You can get the online courses. The online courses are available 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You just click on and you can get them. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And next week, we're gonna be out at my new location. You're gonna see me out there. We're gonna have the concrete. You're gonna see me out there building away. So we just don't talk about entrepreneurship. We just don't talk about what people say. I know somebody. Nah, we are somebody. We are somebody. So we don't know somebody. We are that somebody. And you'll see us out there working and building and having a great time. So once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.